This quick overview will demonstrate how you can deliver UAD-compliant reports to the GSEs through Mercury's UCDP-approved plugin. Before you submit your first order to the UCDP, there are a couple of steps that you'll need to complete in order to ensure that your Mercury account is configured properly. The first step that you'll want to complete is editing your lender administrator's profile to check the box that gives them permission to submit reports to UCDP. The lender administrator is the individual that you selected as the contact person when setting up your seller servicer and direct integration user ID with a GSE. To edit their profile, simply log into Mercury, then click the Users icon at the very top, and you'll see a list of all of your profiles. Simply select your lender administrator, then scroll down to their permissions area and check the box that says Submit to UCDP. You can also click the link to edit which lender profiles they're authorized to submit reports for. Once you've selected the proper business units, simply click OK to save it, and then scroll back to the top and click Save on their profile to save all of your changes. Next, you'll click on the Preferences icon and then choose the Connection Settings. This is where you'll enter your direct integration user ID and password. The DI user ID is the authorization you received when you registered Mercury Network as your vendor with the GSEs. Once you've entered this information, your business unit profile will appear below. To make all of your changes, simply click on Save, and then you're all set to go. Now you're configured to submit reports to the UCDP. After you've logged into Mercury, you'll browse to the Completed Reports folder and find the report that you want to submit. After you've reviewed the report for any potential UAD errors or revision requests, you can deliver the report to the UCDP by simply clicking on the Set Order Status. From here, you can choose the Submit to UCDP option. In the dialog box that appears, you'll need to choose which GSA that you're submitting the report to and the business unit profile that you'd like to use to submit the report. Once you've made your business unit selection, the information will appear in the section below. If the loan number is already in the order details for the Mercury order, it will automatically populate in the loan number box. If not, simply enter it manually. If there are any internal notes that you'd like to add for your tracking purposes, you can type them in the internal notes field located below. This information is not submitted with the file to the UCDP. Once you've submitted the report, you can return to the Order Details view where you'll see the new event reflecting the submission in the audit trail. You'll also see another event where Mercury Network automatically added a note to the order containing the doc file ID. Once it's available, the submission status report will appear as a link in your audit trail. If you submit an appraisal and get a status of not successful, you'll need to request an override if applicable or request revisions to the report from the appraiser. When you receive the revised report from the appraiser, you'll need to resubmit it to the UCDP. To resubmit the appraisal, use the same steps that you did to submit it the first time. When resubmitting, you'll find the original information filed in the Submit to UCDP dialog in the status folders on the left-hand side. For each submission, you'll see a unique submission status report in the audit trail. For more information, see Request UCDP Revisions and Overrides. Thank you for watching. We hope that this quick tutorial has given you a better insight on how to use Mercury to submit to the UCDP. If you have additional questions or require help with configuring your UCDP profile, please feel free to call our client relations team at 888-794-0455. If you're not currently a Mercury customer and would like more information or to schedule a demonstration, contact our sales team at 800-434-7260. To read the step-by-step instructions online, simply follow the URL link provided on this screen.